Members of the culture. I'm Ra. You are here. Welcome in to the only wrestling podcast that truly, truly matters. The 5 Count. Here to help me, my team, my ultimate tag team partners. Together we comprise the greatest 6-man tag in the history of podcasts. Number one, my main man right here, the illustrious brother Seaberry.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying, man. We dropping earballs on everybody.
And the best hot tag in the business, the Toy Father Dez Boone.
Yeah, tag.
Gentlemen, I think we gonna talk about this show right here, right now. We're gonna get into it. All right. If you remember last time, I'm gonna start it off this way. We talked about our WrestleMania picks, and I said all the way up in the event, we have the ability to change our picks. And brother Dez here was so nice last time as to give us the card. The card is now, to my knowledge, officially been made complete. So we will now look at the complete card. And if we get a chance to change our picks up into the show, we're fair. We can change it up into the show. But the card is supposed to be complete.
I'm gonna look it up.
Dez is looking it up. So, and then we get a chance to. I remember how I voted last time. I think Brother Seaberry remembers how he voted, and this gives you a chance to
kind of sort
of to change your vote.
Okay. Oh, they got the Saturday and Sunday.
So if you got the
everything
card,
announced, y'all want to go through them again?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay,
man.
let's go to Saturday.
I will go
first
last.
night. See, I was gonna watch the first night, but I don't want to see this main event. Let's go from the top. We got Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton with none other than Pat McAfee. The greatest reveal ever. No, I'm joking. The worst reveal ever. I don't want to see none of these matches on the first night. Go ahead.
Brother Seaberry.
I'm thinking it's gonna be Cody Rhodes, and I got a feeling that Pat McAfee will get taken out or something. Because they realize everybody hates.
It should be Cody Rhodes. And I'm going to pick Cody Rhodes. But watch WWE have some screwy finish where Randy Orton or Pat McAfee interfere. He might interview him too. Interfere and Randy Orton win. I don't see the reason to give Randy Orton that win, but I'm going to go with Cody as well. Mr. Raw.
I believe last time I said it was the Viper for 15. I still believe it's the Viper for 15.
Viper. Okay. All right, moving on. Stephanie Vaquer. Am I saying the right name? Right?
Stephanie Vaquer.
Vaquer versus Liv Morgan.
Brother Seaberry.
Man, at this point, it's probably gonna be Stephanie. Shoot, hell, I heard Liv under concussion protocol.
I heard they clipped that up today that she's not.
Oh, okay. Well, I know Stephanie showed smack to her right here. I was like, I heard that.
Looked like her forehead was pregnant.
Man, that was terrible. I'm gonna say Stephanie, man. I think they've been trying to build her, and I think this will be the match to kind of make her. Because Liv might get the belt by SummerSlam or something, but she don't really need the belt. She's over like Rover right now.
Dez?
I agree. I just they better. I don't want to see. Yeah, Stephanie. I'm just gonna go with Stephanie. I'm trying not to be.
I think
going in.
I think there will be a lot of near falls and close calls and interferences and all of this to take you to the very edge of Liv Morgan winning. But I believe Stephanie Vaquer retains the women's championship.
Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is Seth
freaking Rollins
versus Gunther.
Man,
I can't remember who I picked before, and I can't remember who y'all picked before.
I think I remember last time.
I feel like it's Gunther.
Gunther.
That's what I'm saying today.
Yeah, I don't see. I mean, he did all this. I mean, it won't hurt, but I don't see why they would let Seth go ahead and win and beat Gunther now. But I'm gonna go with Gunther. I'm trying to be definitive.
The last time I picked Gunther, and my pick does not change. Not at this point. I think because basically from what I saw on Raw, Paul Heyman is in bed with the devil, and he cannot get out.
AJ Lee versus Becky. I'm picking Becky. Off the wham, I'm picking Becky.
Brother Seaberry?
I'm definitely picking Becky. It's kind of time for AJ Lee to go back to the house. God bless her. She did great things.
T. Gunther via chokeout. He gave his pick. All right, I appreciate that, T. Lanier. The man wins. The man wins.
Can't say it no more simpler than that. All right, moving on to the fatal 4-way women's tag team title. Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, and Lyra Valkyria,
yep.
And the Bella Twins. If they bet not throw this on the Bella Twins, I say Nia Jax and Lash retain.
Seaberry?
Yeah, I'm going to say Nia Jax and Lash Legend retain.
The Irresistible Forces, as they are known, I think they will retain the women's championships, tag team championships. Okay. Feel free to put yours in the comments, T. Lanier.
All right, so they got 2 matches featured in the first hours, they said on ESPN. That's Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre.
I think Jacob Fatu.
I hate to seem like I keep agreeing with Seaberry, but I agree. I think Jacob Fatu. It could go either way, though. Drew McIntyre, they could let Drew McIntyre win out of nowhere. Clean. So it can go either way, but
I think what? Jacob might need it more than Drew, because I'm like, Drew's a dirty heel.
I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna switch it up because I think they're gonna do one match where I'm like, okay, why? Okay, they made him win, so I think they're gonna. Then Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna pick Drew. Right.
I am going with the Samoan Werewolf. If you could not tell,
he should win.
So I am going with the Samoan Werewolf. I agree with you, T. Lanier. It's Jacob time.
Okay, here we go. The Usos and LA Knight. This is one we didn't do. The Usos and LA Knight versus Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed. Usos and LA Knight for me.
I'm trying to figure it out, man.
I know my answer.
Cause like right now, I Show Speed is kind of in the middle, and he got roped in.
He'll probably be the one that eats the pin. I just think he'll be the one that eats the pin for some reason.
Yeah, like either he's gonna like turn all the way heel, or he's gonna screw the Vision. I'm trying to figure out.
So your vote is?
I guess Usos and LA Knight.
I'm against the grain here. Ladies and gentlemen, we will all see the Vision. The Vision, I'm going with the Vision in this match. By hook or by crook, the Vision will beat the Usos and LA Knight.
That's going to be disrespectful to them. And you were just talking about how they need to push LA Knight. That's going to be disrespectful to do that. But anyway, moving on. Okay.
It is, Sean. I agree.
You got somebody that's an obvious handicap, and that's in I Show Speed. But anyway, moving on to Sunday night. Let's go from the top. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. I'll tell you what I want, and I'll tell you what I think they might go.
Go right ahead, sir.
I want CM Punk to win. I'm not sure if they'll let CM Punk to win, but I'm going to go ahead and pick CM Punk. Okay. Even though I know they're going to let Roman Reigns win.
CM Punk is the vote of the...
Let him go and have his WrestleMania full. He finally main evented. Don't let him win it. I mean, Roman Reigns done won 1 million of these things. Main events.
What's your
You don't
answer?
need it.
Brother Seaberry.
CM Punk.
Okay.
Now.
Roman Reigns gonna go do promo for Street Fighter, Akuma.
Now, I do think there's a strong possibility that Jay Uso might turn on Roman.
Yeah.
Is that a good enough answer right here?
Head of the table.
There's my answer. There's my answer right there. And T. Lanier so far has agreed with me in his division. And he voted for Punk. Okay. Next up.
Oh, we got another one. Okay. Everybody didn't vote it. Okay, let's see. Moving on. Oh, here we go. Rhea versus Jade.
I know how everybody voted last time.
I don't remember how I voted.
Well, go ahead and pick.
But I think I'm gonna go with Rhea.
That's
I
how you
think
vote.
I think they're gonna go ahead and put it back on Rhea, and then
I think
Jade had a nice run, but I think they're gonna put it on Rhea.
Brother Seabear.
Jade's gonna still be high up on the card, but I don't think she's really just gonna have the title.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like
Sean agreed with me that Roman Reigns. Okay, you were saying?
The Baddies 2.0 kind of.
I know who he voted for last time, so we'll see if he sticks with it.
I said Jay last time mainly because of the Baddies 2.0.
Is that still your vote?
You know, yeah, I'm gonna just stick with that, man.
And I say it is Jade and the Baddies, and T. Lanier says Jade. Jade retains.
Okay, where was the next one? Demon Finn Balor versus who's he going against? Yeah, Dominic Mysterio.
I don't know. Yeah, that one went on the card last time.
Demon.
The Demon is back.
This is the Demon. Bro, I got like 5 Demon figures. I'm picking the Demon.
Okay.
I think he might have lost once as the Demon. And that might have been, that was.
He lost to Roman Reigns as the Demon.
I can't remember. I'm going to look it up.
He has a very good record as the Demon, though. Victory over Rhea will validate her run. Even though it'll come by cheating means. Demon or, you said Dom, right?
Yeah, Dom.
Demon
no, I said Demon. No, the Demon.
No, I said Demon or Dom.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
T. Lanier says Demon. Sean Watt, you going Rhea? Okay.
I'm gonna go Demon.
And we're 3 for 3. It is
He's
the Demon.
Lost twice. The Demon has lost twice.
Only
to Edge and Roman Reigns.
I knew he lost to Roman Reigns.
And he shouldn't have lost to Edge, but they WrestleMania 30, they let him lose. But Roman Reigns, I can understand. But previous to that, he hadn't lost at all as the Demon.
So we all agree it's the Demon.
Well,
Sean, you agree it's the Demon?
They're not gonna mess up. He lost once in NXT to Samoa Joe too.
Okay.
That's the Demon. So 3 times, but on the main roster twice. Okay. Moving on to Sami Zayn versus Trick. Whoop that Trick Williams.
Man, Tricky 2 times.
Oh, he voted first. Okay. I know how we voted last time.
I'm gonna go ahead and Trick needs it more than Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn one of them people that's always kind of lingering around in the mid card, even sometimes in the upper mid card. But Sami Zayn, people still like him, but he don't need it. Sami Zayn. Trick Williams too. Trick Williams needed more.
Who are you voting for?
Trick.
And who are you voting for?
We're whooping that Trick.
Oh wow, we vote. So you guys voting with your hearts.
Yeah, we're whooping that.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Sami Zayn has been underutilized, and he didn't took it the way he didn't have to put up with a whole lot of garbage. All right. This is Sami Zayn's moment, and as far as I'm concerned, Sami Zayn will hear this. Whoop that Trick! Whoop that Trick! Whoop that! Wait, let me get right. Yeah. I like it. Oh yeah, man. So yes, I'm going with Trick Williams.
It's time, man. The lemon pepper steppers.
The lemon pepper steppers.
All right, last, but night 2 is got literally all the matches. I'm trying to see if my friends we're gonna get together. Let's get together on night 2 because night 1, I don't care about night 1, but night 2 got all the fire. Night 2 got all the fire. Obithini.
Okay.
versus Brock.
Hova and Brock. Your vote, sir?
I want Hova. I want him to win.
Me
But
too.
I think the WWE gonna let Brock win. I see. This is weird when you picking because you got who you feel like they should book them to win, and then you got who you think they gonna make win. So I'm gonna pick Brock. I think they're gonna make Brock win. I mean, it's gonna be disappointing. It's unnecessary. Brock don't need it, but they're gonna probably give it to the Beast. I'm picking the Brock.
He's picking Brock.
I'm picking the Brock, not the Rock. The Brock.
Here's my thing, man.
T. Lanier went with Sammy. Oh, okay. It's shocking.
Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where can Oba go if he loses? Like, what can you do with him?
So you're voting?
I mean,
he can go with Royce Keys at.
Oh wow!
I hate it. That's how they do.
No.
That's how they do us,
So
bro.
who you voting for?
That's how they do us, bro.
you know, I'm gonna say Brock this time.
Oh wow! 2 Brocks. Well, you know how I feel. He dies tonight. It is Oba Femi.
Finally.
The more I watch it, the more it leans Brock. I'm prepping for disappointment.
This might be the easiest one for me because I don't see them putting the title. The IC title ladder match. I don't see them putting the title on Javon Evans yet, Dragon Lee yet, JD yet. Maybe Rusev, but I don't see that. And maybe Rey Mysterio as like a little kind of, I don't know, just to kind of do it. But Penta's in there too. Penta will win and retain. I said Penta will win.
You picked Penta last
I'm picking
time.
Penta. I just don't see nobody else getting around with the IC title at this point. Unless they just want to give it to Rey Mysterio just for the sake of it.
I'm picking Penta. Cero Miedo.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. It's Penta. It's Cero Miedo. I'm going with Penta to retain the IC championship.
That's it.
That's us. So, ladies and gentlemen, there are our picks yet again. So, I don't think I have switched not one pick yet. Not yet. Who knows? We still got time. But as of this moment, I have not changed my picks at all. My man, we got one of the topics I want to talk about. Penta all day. I agree with you, T. Lanier. Gentlemen, and as I say gentlemen, I mean you all in the chat as well as these 2 gentlemen here with me. How do y'all feel about the greatest reveal in history of Pat McAfee?
I was like, what in the hell are we doing?
And you know what? Now I wonder. I don't know if you're going to talk about this, but it kind of ties in because for the last several months, people have been thinking Chris Jericho was in the box. Chris Jericho was the masked man. Chris Jericho might be in this role. I don't know why he would be in this role. I think last time, did you say maybe Ted DiBiase? Did somebody say Ted DiBiase?
Somebody said.
Yeah, that's been thrown around.
I don't get. I mean, the Pat McAfee thing is just such a.
He just said it perfectly.
What did he say?
A waste of damn time.
There you go. That's what I was going to say too. Whoever said that. Thank you for taking the
Taylor
words
there.
out of my mouth.
The worst reveal. I do not understand it at all. Apparently, the reactions you got from Cody Rhodes and CM Punk were not scripted and were actually how they felt about Pat McAfee coming back. Those were, they were there. A storyline I can't get back. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, nothing against Pat McAfee. You know, I do like him. I liked him better when he was behind the desk. If you want to know the truth, he was okay as a commentator behind the desk. I think he did great there. But getting involved in this, no, this is not what I need to see. It just isn't. So no, Pat McAfee, as much as I like him, you, sir, from getting involved in the match, and I think he ultimately will cost Cody Rhodes the title, but I think other than that, he should probably go sit down somewhere. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Lynn McCall, what did I miss? We just made our picks for WrestleMania, Lynn McCall. We made our WrestleMania picks. None of us that I know of changed, right? Maybe one.
No, I think I changed some.
Most of our picks were the same. Most of them were the same. What we're talking about now is Pat McAfee, and I agree with T. Lanier, a waste of damn time. I said, what do you feel about that reveal? Yeah, a waste of damn time. Probably one of the worst reveals. Next to the gobbledygooker, probably one of the worst reveals. Only if it wasn't for the gobbledygooker, it might have been the worst reveal because it didn't make any sense on any level whatsoever. Because Pat McAfee and Randy Orton have no real history. It doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, Orton, right? Yeah, it had no Pat McAfee being there had like he and Randy Orton have no established history, so it doesn't make any sense. They would have done better with Bob Orton with his father. That would have made more sense than him. Don't know how possible it would have been, but Dustin would have been a better reveal. Definitely.
Oh, yeah, much better.
That would have definitely been a much better reveal, but
much better.
Yeah, Pat McAfee, no. Like, now don't get me wrong, I think the result I think he will screw Cody out of the title. I do, 100%. But yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that. As we talk about this WrestleMania build, how do y'all feel about that pipe bomb?
Man,
that was
I saw one thing that did he say something about Barry and Roman next to that?
That was like earlier. This latest one is where he talked about the ticket prices.
Okay, I'm off.
Oh yeah, he took a jab.
Go
at
ahead,
that.
y'all take over that because I missed it. I'm gonna have to watch the new pipe bomb.
So he supposedly had bullet points allegedly that he could say, but if you know CM Punk, he doesn't always go on script. He more often goes off than he does on. So how he felt about those ticket prices is what you saw, where he said they need to lower the ticket prices so they can see me step on Roman Reigns' throat, so families can come. Which, as I said this before. Say what you want about Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon was aware of where his bread was buttered, and that was in families attending his shows. Mm-hmm. So he did not price families out. TKO does not exactly feel the same. TKO is all about money, money, money. Yes, that pipe bomb, that was really there. Oh my God. Yeah, he said a line in there where he said, Tribal Chief, you were just a man. You were just eating dog food for a weird old man. Yeah, that one was really, that he was pulling no punches. Yeah, that was. So what did you think about that pipe bomb?
I loved it, man. It was just like he just covered so much, and he just hit the mark on everything, man. That was amazing.
Only thing missing was the ice cream bars. Yes, sir. Yep. Shout out to my new favorite phrase. I got F you money. Man, he said like he's worried about blowing up the bridge and burning the bridge or going too far. He said, I'm not. He said, I don't care about blowing up or burning the bridge, bitch, because I can swim. I was like, wow. Yeah, it's getting, the ticket prices that was there. What he said about Pat McAfee, said you got a receipt coming. And even Cody Rhodes said that Pat McAfee has a receipt coming. I was like, yeah, Pat, I think they were legitimately pissed at that because he went on his show and not only did he bury him there, but on his show he buried him. Gotcha. So yeah, he's running his mouth, and so Pat, you might want to be careful. You just might want to be careful. One of the things I saw this week that I thought was really, really cool, if you want to know the testament of staying power, the crowd popped so huge for it. As you may or may not know, their next event, Chris Jericho is going to be wrestling Ricochet. And
I got more to say about that.
And he, I don't know, did you see the reveal?
He pulled
when he pulled it
out.
off of the clipboard at AEW, and it said Jericho underneath it, I said, "Oh wow, is he going where I think he's going?"
He went back to the list.
He said, "Do you know what? Yep. Do you know what happens when Chris Jericho doesn't have an opponent in Vancouver?" And you could hear the crowd. You just made the list, and it popped huge. I was like, "Yeah," because the list was over.
Here's my issue with that, and I just had a list Jericho figure that I sold somewhere. I don't know who even bought it from me.
You sold it?
Yeah, I sold the list. But short hair list Jericho, y'all saw it. When I first brought them all here. That was one of them.
Do you know what happens to people who sell the list figures?
They probably go on the list. But let me say something about that. I feel like, okay, if you were going to go back and do that, you might as well went to WWE. I don't get him going. And I know, okay, he's getting more. Here's the thing. Let me try to slow down because I'm all over the place with where I think about this Jericho thing.
Go right ahead, sir.
He could have gone. Look, you've done everything you need to do in AEW. You could go ahead, go back to WWE, go into the Hall of Fame. You can get a couple of big matches. You can bring back the list for all I care for this there. But it's like AEW fans had actually gotten tired of him because that's what he was doing that thing where what was he doing before? Just coming out there and acting like, what was that, Learning Tree Jericho's last thing?
Yeah, he did the Learning Tree.
So it's like, at this point, I think he's done everything he can in AEW. Sometimes you do a lot in one company. You can, okay, I can go back to WWE and finish off my career. It ain't like he 56 years old. Mm-hmm. He ain't got that much time. So he looked great, I will say that, but he could have just went on to WWE, got in a decent program. Unless they were saying like, yeah, we're gonna bring you back and have Gunther just choke you out immediately.
Yeah. Well, they didn't say immediately, but I think they were building toward like one of the Saudi Arabia PLEs.
Okay.
And have him, pretty much.
But still, they would have to build him up.
And retired by Gunther.
Yeah, they'd still have to build him up somewhat. But
I think it's money and booking, and he just saw better money.
I was just
having creative control. He wants creative control, probably.
So, I think I'm trying to think. I saw a couple of shows. WrestleMania did a really good one, exposing like what those reasons were. Number one, to your point, and these are just the reasons they listed. He wouldn't have to go back there to go in the Hall of Fame. That's whether he wrestled there or he's not. He's probably going first ballot Hall of Famer. So like with whether he went there or he didn't.
I don't know. Has somebody ever been gone into the Hall of Fame that was like working for AEW?
Technically, Billy Gunn has.
Did Billy Gunn?
When they did the DX, they brought him back. They allowed him to appear.
That's right. That's right. I
DX went there. Yeah. So it's very much.
But they put DX in as a group. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, they did. Okay.
So he knows he's going to the Hall of Fame.
TKO might be a little bit more asshole about it though.
He's being paid well. There is a creative control factor. Secondly, I'm not secondly, but also he listed. The thought is that they would probably want to put him on a program where he collabs with Gunther and gets retired, and that's something he doesn't want to do. He probably wants to go out on his own terms. So you think about it, and not to mention, of course, the schedule is even though it's less than what it used to be, it's still considered rougher. So I don't know. Believe me, it probably for him, if he weighed all the pros and cons, it probably made sense because he said, and when they were trying to negotiate, mm-hmm. they could not really find anything creatively for him. So the thought was, Gunther was mentioned, but they couldn't find anything. So if you can't find anything, you tell me Gunther is the only thing you got creatively for me. No, I'm not going there either.
But then that's my problem. Okay, Jericho has been known to give ideas. Hell, he probably been giving Tony Khan all the ideas, saying this is what I want to do.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sure that they negotiated, they talked about it, but they couldn't come to it.
And okay, so they go back to AEW. He does the list. He goes at Ricochet. What do we get? We back at John Moxley. I don't know if I guess he's gonna be faced if he's doing the list thing. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well, because since he's been there. He got there in 2019, so in 7 years he's been a heel. So he has not done a face run. Mm-hmm. I think that sometimes, and to your point, being like I said, he was gone. Jim Cornette is famous for saying this, and it is true. How can I miss you if you won't go away? So he went away for a while. I think he'll finish up this run and probably call the day at that point. But I think being able to just do it on his terms, which would include money, some form of creative control, a bunch of stuff. So to me, yeah, if you tell me now, don't get me wrong, Triple H is definitely matured. As you can see, he's done business with CM Punk since he's been back. He clearly is a different person than he was because they did not have the best relationship. But you saw he and Punk did not, and they've made amends, and I think Triple H did business. So do I think honestly that it could go? Like, do I think him and Jericho could come to some kind of agreement? Yeah, possibly. But I think Chris Jericho probably did what was best. When he weighed the pros and cons, he probably did what was best. They got a lot of wrestlers, so does AEW. But I think certainly he would have a harder time. Think about this. We have seen Royce Keys once at a pay-per-view. Now he's done a dark match or two, but we've seen him once. And this was a hot free agent acquisition.
Yeah.
So if they did that to him, what do you? Because they say we have nothing for him. Like, what do you think they're gonna do for Jericho?
Jericho's bigger.
He is, but you got to think they had no pitch for him.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I would have stayed too if I was Jericho. That's just me. Brother Seabury wanted to give props to the youngest IWGP heavyweight champion in history, Callum Young. What's the name?
It's Callum Newman.
Callum Newman, the youngest IWGP heavyweight champion. So props to you, sir.
Yeah, he won the main event of Sakura Genesis on April 4th. He beat Yota Tsuji. I'm going to have to do a YouTube deep dive on this cat. I really don't know his work. I was a little shocked they put the strap on him, but I wish him the best.
Yeah, it makes news because usually veterans have that. You think Hobbs had buyer's remorse now? He's wrestled a couple of dark matches. Somebody recently posted it. I saw it.
I mean, but what was he doing in AEW? He was missing. He was going months without doing stuff in AEW too.
He was seen. He was part of the ops. So you did. He had he was trios champions, but you did see him. You don't see him. You only seen him once. When was the Royal Rumble?
Like February?
January. And you haven't seen him since.
Yeah, now
you haven't seen a vignette. You hadn't seen nothing.
That's one thing about AEW. Folks will disappear in AEW because Powerhouse Hobbs was gone for a long time.
He did vanish at a point.
And then Jay White, he disappeared. I don't know
injured.
what.
Jay White got injured.
I don't know what's Adam Cole doing. I don't know what he's doing.
I think he's gonna be retired.
And I don't even get me started on Britt Baker. She's been gone for about 3 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they disappear in AEW too. So it's like you gotta just base it off of like where you want your career to go.
He did the Royal Rumble and he did
that was it.
Stephanie McMahon's
podcast. Yeah. That's it, man. That is it.
It's very few people. I mean, Jade moved quick when she came from AEW. Actually, Danhausen's moving pretty damn quick from when he came because they weren't doing a damn thing with him in AEW either. And he's moving quicker. Penta's flying that thing. He's moving quick. I don't know what they're doing with Ray Phoenix, but Ray Phoenix, I don't know. Is he over in AAA or something? What they got him doing?
SmackDown, and I think AAA.
Yeah, SmackDown and occasionally AAA.
Yep. Hobbs, I think Hobbs had buyer's remorse. I don't know. I would have thought. I mean, he seems to be happy, Taylor. If I'm gambling, he seems to be happy. But I would think if I was him, I would probably be wondering, like, man, why am I? I ain't wrestled not one time. You can't give me a vignette. Like at this point, because he's been gone so long, you saw him. And his pop in Saudi Arabia was huge, and you got to think that by this point, they're gonna have to shoot vignettes or something to kind of refresh the audience's memory on him.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
They're gonna have to because he shows up and people are like, who the hell is this? Even though they, so you're gonna have to do some vignettes or something to kind of keep people's minds, to keep his memory fresh. Because if you don't, he just shows up and nobody knows who he is. So he could be having buyer's remorse, but I don't think so. Not yet, T. Lanier. But give him another couple of months of not being on television, then yeah, probably so. But I find it hard to believe they can't shoot vignettes or do nothing for this dude. That's crazy to me. A talent like that, we should be talking about Royce Keys. We absolutely should be talking about him, and yet we're not. Now, I hear now that they don't know if they're going to do the. Now it's Oscar, when originally it was going to be Io Sky and Julia, which I wanted to see that, but we don't know what's going on with that, and I'm like, that's the match we want. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with that as to why we haven't seen that. I'm really not sure. But yeah, that's a WrestleMania. It's got some matches I want to see. It does. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. I don't know why you had the route that they're going with Trick and Mello and all that is weird. It's because eventually that they're going to eventually collide. That's just where they build it. They're going to eventually collide. It won't make sense. Luckily, Trick keeps doing things to remind you that he's a heel, because he is very over. He has to keep doing stuff to remind you that he's a heel. I mean, because the whatever that was in that cup that he threw on Sami Zayn, like that moment there, then you can't top that. You know what I'm talking about, right? When he threw that beverage and then held the cup like this and was like, and let the cup fall. I think you have to, for Sami Zayn. Sammy's talented, but he's done everything but win the big one, and he has talent, and he can do almost anything. So I dare say that it may be time for Sammy to consider jumping. Maybe.
Where's Kevin Owens at?
Still recovering from a neck injury and surgery. So I'm really not sure. That would be a good angle for him to come back to be the one to help Sami Zayn figure himself out and get his mojo back.
It just seems like you don't have it very often. Like, okay, Kofi Kingston was an example of letting an underdog win. When's the last time we had an underdog, somebody you just did not expect to go ahead and get a run with the title? What's the last one y'all can think of? It seemed like they did that more back during the Vince era.
But he got hurt. So Finn Balor, but he got hurt.
Okay.
That was a miracle that, knowing how Vince feels about, or how he felt about Finn at that time.
Short wrestlers. Mm-hmm. Or as Kevin Nash called them, vanilla midgets. Well, he just only called a couple of them vanilla midgets, but,
That'd be the last one I can think of.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm trying to think.
They don't go left field that
much. Underdog, Kofi.
He's saying besides him.
Oh, besides Kofi.
They don't go left field.
Well, maybe technically Daniel Bryan, because he did not want Daniel Bryan to win. You know that. He did not want Daniel Bryan was he definitely was an underdog. Yeah, he definitely was.
Oh yeah, that was in Memphis where the Yes movie kind of hijacked.
Yes, sir. Hijacked that show. That was Memphis. He was hot. What did he say? It should have been truth.
I don't know if they've pushed him enough to get a world title, but he is over. But see, he's over like, I look at him.
Priest or true.
I look at him like how Santino Marella had gotten over, but he's a little bit more over than Santino. You not really gonna. Well, you know what? I'll take it back. When he had talked about when people thought he was gonna leave or retire or whatever, and then he ended up coming back, and that might have worked then.
But that moment is.
But they would have had to go immediately to it.
As a super underdog, it should have been true. Okay. Yeah, but they had that chance. They had the window, and and they they had the window and they lost it with Truth. I mean, he don't get me wrong, him and Damian are something else together. I mean, they are. I think they got some good chemistry, but I mean that's about Truth is comic relief over. Yep, exactly. But I don't know where. I mean, the tag team thing will work for now. We'll have to see if that changes. But for right now, yeah, I mean the tag team run, but I don't know what else you do. It's like it's this almost is like that's what I was talking about, Lynn. Okay, yeah, it's almost like we get into this almost takes me to the AEW, TNA, WWE, that wheel, like where some people we've done so much with them and now we can't do anything else with them and now it's time to move. Because like some people it's time to move and others it's not. And I argue all the time that I don't think they're doing the right thing with Matt Cardona. That's my opinion. I don't think they're doing. I don't think he's any better. Despite his happiness, I don't think Rusev is any better off. I don't think Aleister Black is really that much better off either. I mean, it's like there's these guys that are there, and I'm like, I don't want to say treading water, but I mean, it's in both companies.
There's a lot of people treading water.
So and that's what happens when you have so many.
Yep.
Because you can't, you can only highlight or push for so many of them at a time. But you can have interesting stories. They don't all have to win a title, but you can put the interesting stories that people would like to see. It's why I told you, like I said, as much as I get that his wife is about to come back, I think Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins should leave. I definitely
can see that.
I think they
and I like them, but I think they might get a Swerve type push or rejuvenation if they go for the AEW.
I mean, you can look and see. I mean, like anyone that tells me that Ricochet is not better off is not right. Ricochet definitely has. Well, Ricochet did better.
Yeah,
going. He did the right thing by going. I think he's better.
There are a few people, like I don't think Edge was like better
Christian,
off going over.
Christian's
always been better off. Even when he went to TNA, he was better
Christian's
off.
better
but
off.
But it's a handful of people.
FTR, I think, is better off.
Joe is better off because they just had him on commentary. Adam Cole is better off because they was going to put him as a manager.
Joe is better. FTR is better off.
FTR is way better off. Yeah, well, FTR is way better off.
FTR is way better off.
Would be better off to think the people that was wasted. I'll say even though they got her on Ring of Honor, I think Athena, aka
Athena, is
better off. Even though I wish they would have done more with her, and but Paige, she didn't do jack in AEW. Neither did I guess Ruby. What's her name? Ruby Rose. What's her name? Ruby Rose. What's her name?
Yeah. Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott.
No. Ruby Soho.
Ruby Soho.
Became Ruby Soho.
She got pushed initially, and then I guess she's been pregnant. She was pregnant.
She had a baby, yeah, with that guy.
She hadn't come back since then. Okay.
Yes, I agree 100%. That's somebody that I don't think at this point it wouldn't shock. I mean, who would be shocked if Bayley left? I would not be shocked.
I'd actually be shocked if Bayley left. Even though when Mercedes left, I'd be slick shocked.
I mean, these women are great and they support one another, but it's like if you pay any attention, when Mercedes first was in New Japan, she went to Japan watching her matches, and she was at one of the she's been backstage when she's been at AEW. So I know that this woman supports. So it's like if you think that she's not telling her, these are like best friends. You think she's not telling her to come over here? Of course she is. I mean,
know Mercedes talking to Bayley like, yo.
But you also got
how they doing.
Yeah, you got because her and Naomi were both away, and Naomi went back to WWE.
She eventually went back.
And then Mercedes went over to AEW. I don't see Bayley. I don't see Bayley leaving. I don't. It'll be a surprise to me.
No, I think she's leaving. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if she didn't. I really would be shocked if she didn't. I really would be shocked. If she did not jump ship, I'd be shocked. Because I'm not exactly sure, but I'm relatively sure her contract comes up. Would you be surprised, Brother Seabear?
What about Bailey contract coming up?
About Bailey leaving?
I wouldn't be, man. Because like last year they didn't put in Mania. They been disrespecting her, man. I feel like she's not a priority, and that's a mistake.
She gonna come back. She gonna be called. I don't know what the hell they will call her.
Now,
what's her real name?
Bailey's contract expires towards the second half of this year.
Okay.
So that would be perfect time for Bailey to leave. That would be perfect timing. So I think Bailey, because typically by this point, I'll tell you this, they usually don't let people get this close. We're now, what, in April? Mm-hmm. She's probably got 6 months on that contract. They typically don't wait this long. Not for someone that they see, plans going forward in. Mm-hmm. They usually don't wait this long.
To answer your question, though, her government name is
Pamela Martinez.
Yeah, she's gonna be in there. She's gonna be over there. We'll see.
I mean, they could.
Where we at? When's her contract come up?
Towards the late part of this year, so probably around October, somewhere around that.
We'll see if she pop up over there in November, December.
Yeah, I think by now
we'll do a. I just don't see it.
She might. To be honest with you, now I'm not saying they stay as a team, but she might need to take Lyra with her.
Who?
She might need to take Lyra with her.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I like Lyra.
Yeah, she can go.
But Lyra pretty much has the same gimmick that Bailey had when she was a hugger. Like, gee, shucks, I'm just happy to be here.
What was your question?
Oh, I didn't have one. No.
I thought you said, I was listening to him, but I was like, I thought you said something. Yeah, Lyra.
And that G shucks happy to be here has a short shelf life. As evidenced by the way they did Hugger Bailey on the main roster, which was trash. Amazing character on NXT, but I'm like, okay, so y'all didn't watch NXT at all? This is trash.
I mean, you got to think about it, right? All right, look at it this way. Think about what Bailey's dealing with now, right? Mm-hmm. And think about the younger stars they have that you don't see on there. In Bailey's mind, she's got to be thinking, wow, Tiffany Stratton wrestled on this show last year as a champion. I got to worry about Tiffany Stratton. Then you think about the NXT, they're just basically holding on to Blake Monroe. She's been ready to go to the main roster. Mm-hmm. You got her that she ain't hit. Next up, Miss Parker. Like, there are people coming, and it's like, if this is what they're doing now, just wait. She should go.
Is ready, man.
Yeah, Ethan Page has been ready.
Oh yeah, he's still
Mm-hmm. He's been ready.
My boy, boy Ricky, Little Rock.
The Pebble is once so affectionately called him the Pebble. So I don't know. I don't know where you. Like I said, that women's division is stacked. I can't see it. It's. I mean, what is she at? Like, think about it. EO apparently, is up in the air whether EO will have a match.
EO Sky.
Mm-hmm. You've got.
I thought they were supposed to be. Was it her and Oscar? What were they saying?
Mm-hmm. So there's a.
I don't want them to go.
They're supposed to be what's the holdup with them is whether that tag team match comes off, and that all depends on the injury to Nikki Bella. If Nikki Bella can compete, then they'll all do this tag team match. If not, then Asuka and EO Sky is what they're saying individually about. But I don't know. They got a lot of women on the roster. That's like, what are you gonna do? And and they don't have, when I say they don't have, they do, but they don't have a Becky Lynch on that program to make the secondary title almost as hot as the world title.
Mm-hmm.
right? You got Becky Lynch making that title hot.
So,
it means something. So I don't know that. And Julia is one of the best wrestlers on the planet, believe me.
Yeah.
But they hadn't really showcased it, let her do her thing enough to where that title is so that's where the problem lies. Whereas Becky Lynch, man, the IC title was it. Ric Flair once said that he mastered that. It was to the point that you could win a world title, but did it mean as much if you didn't beat Ric Flair? For some reason, you wanted to beat him, to shut him up. That's what you wanted.
Man.
You wanted to beat him for the title. And it's like Becky Lynch is that way. Like she elevates the title. And you want to, because remember, she's not the only one that says it. Sports Illustrated says it.
Mm-hmm.
The Bleacher Report says it. ESPN says it. Everybody says it. So yeah, Becky has gotten that thing over. Like,
and again, she made me care about Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria has always been a solid wrestler.
Damn good wrestler, actually. Yeah.
But I did not care when she won the belt. I was like, man, God bless you. Peace to you and your family. I do not care about you.
Wow, brother Seabear just
I'm
insulted
just being honest, man. But Becky made me care about her.
Yeah, Becky has really kind of rejuvenated this belt and herself. She really absolutely has. So she didn't need the title, but that title needed her. That's the best way I could put it. The U.S. title needs a Becky Lynch. It either needs a Becky Lynch, or you need to showcase Julia in a way that lets her wrestling ability speak, and people will want to have like workhorse, like those banger type matches. It could be that, and then it's different than what Becky Lynch is doing, because they would like to have something different, but they need somebody's interested. You need something to draw. Like the last time that title, I hate to say it, but last time that title, like people were into it, was when Chelsea Green had it. Because you wanted to beat Chelsea and shut her up.
Yes, I loved it. I love Chelsea Green as U.S.
champion. Yeah, shame she got hurt, but it's so it. You need something. You need something like that. That's what you need. You know, and or like what you call it the same way. Although she can wrestle, Liv Morgan is so damn obnoxious. That's why you want somebody to beat her, because she's so obnoxious. She can wrestle, but she is so obnoxious. She said, Roxanne Perez can wrestle. So obnoxious. Like those are people you want. When she had the NXT title, oh my God, did people want her to lose? People wanted her to lose so bad. And there were times when she got me on pay-per-view, I was like, she's losing. She's absolutely, and she did not lose. And she didn't. And she was just like, you could just see it. With her, she didn't even hide it. You know, she win the match, she snatched the belt away from the referee and then go, I hate all of you. You all thought I was going to lose. That's the loser right there. So yeah, she was really good. That your girl, I think is ready to come up. Sol Ruka.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Love me some Sol Ruka.
She gonna be she there.
I'm trying to figure out the physics behind the Soul Snatcher.
Man,
she just got that. I mean, she always. I think she was maybe a gymnast or something.
She was.
I mean,
some people have an it factor. She has.
I didn't like that finisher at first because it was kind of contrived, where you have to just be in a perfect place for her to hit it.
But she's hitting it.
But the way that she's been hitting it, I kind of grew to love it a little bit, you know. But I do hate moves typically where you basically have to kind of help your opponent do it 1,000%. I mean, granted, you know, not every move is, you know, gonna be that way. It's wrestling. You got some of the moves you're gonna have to, you know. But Sol Ruka, she's bad. It ain't well concerning the little jumps and stuff. It ain't a whole lot of people. Like, I was excited initially when Aleister Black went to AEW because I thought he was going to do a little bit. I thought he was going to do more there. And then he went back to WWE and he still ain't doing nothing. But it's like
they blamed it on Cody when he went to AEW.
Wow. How we get there? But yeah, I was excited when Rusev Miro. I was excited when he went over there because I feel like a lot of people that need work rate or kind of lean on work rate more so than personality could get over in AEW. And then, you have people jump back and forth. That's why I really wanted Jericho to just go ahead and go over to WWE. But that's
Miro was so some of it. I blame you. Got to ask Tony Khan, what are you doing? Because Miro was over.
Yeah,
as a heel,
he was disappearing like a mother. He said he only had so many matches.
As a heel, he was over. Mm-hmm. As a heel, that man was all the way over, destroying people, and he was all the way over it. It's like, and it's. I noticed since he's come back, like he does some of the same stuff, but they won't let him just go like he did to Tony Nese, who used to be there. They won't let him. They won't let him destroy him like that.
About Tony Nese.
Damn. Yeah. Tony Nese has been there. I mean, and Tommaso Ciampa is having great matches, but Johnny Gargano, I don't know what poor Johnny is going through. But I knew it when somebody called that. They said when he leaves, Ciampa's going to be unhappy. When Ciampa leaves, Gargano's in trouble. And time is proving them right. I'll give you another example. What the hell did you sign the Motor City Machine Guns for? Great team. What did you sign them for? You're not even using them. What did you sign them for?
I feel like they're going to probably wind up at the Performance Center coaching. Because, like I said before, the thing is, they're innovators, but so many people have kind of copied their style that I think it makes their act look not as fresh.
Do you know how many people that they have trained and put out? Alex Shelley has trained?
I don't know the number, but I know it's a few.
It's a lot, sir. But yeah, they didn't do them. They haven't done them right either. So I don't know, folks. You win some, you lose some. But anyway, folks, I'm telling you right now, I'm still looking forward to WrestleMania. Some of these matches, we will ask again, just to give these guys a chance to change their vote.
We need to write down these picks and see who did what.
Who changes. I have been a consistent. I haven't changed yet.
If y'all go back and watch this, or somebody go back and watch it, write down our picks.
Yeah, because next week I'll write them down. But I'm not. But I'm sticking with the same picks. But I hadn't changed anything. Not unless I see something, which right now I don't imagine I would. I'll go stay with the guys that's there until such a time. I'll change it. But folks, I want to thank you for joining us again on the 5 Count, where controversy creates cash sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, I throw references in there every now and then just to see if you're awake. So, folks, listen, thank you. Thank you so much, seriously, for joining us. On behalf of my tag team partners, the Hot Tag Toy Father, the illustrious Brother Seaberry, and me, the Great Ra, I want to thank you for joining us. I want you to write your picks down next week because I want to hear what you guys' picks are for WrestleMania. And until then, I will see you all the next time somebody gets pinned to the count of 5. We'll see you all.